I know it's walking into those things, it's painful, but it's not nearly the pain that a woman has to go through when she's been sexually assaulted. So next year, make sure you can make it out here.
So many men in our community. The CDC recognizes that the best way to stop rape and sexual assault in our community is to actually connect with the male population. And each year our event has grown exponentially, whereby we have been able to galvanize more and more men to join in our effort.
Oh, there's hundreds of unreported rapes and sexual assaults that occur every year. This past year in Savannah alone, we had 131 reported sexual assaults and rapes. Now that's down a little bit from the year before. We had 133 the year before. So even though we're trending down a little bit, there is still just so many out there. And who knows how many that are going unreported.
What made you decide to do this walk?
Well, being a part of the police department, our chief sponsor, well, we had several people sponsored a lot of people. I jumped on it right away because the chief sponsored us. But basically, it's just to support the cause. It's a good cause. The heels hurt, but the cause is good. So that's why I did it, man.
This is called Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, and it's sponsored by the Rape Crisis Center of the Coastal Empire. I'm one of the SANE nurses here in Savannah, and that SANE stands for Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner. I'm actually the assistant of the SANE program, and we currently have 6 nurses on our staff, and what we do is any sexual assault victim that reports to a local hospital, we actually do the evidence exams on those patients. But this walk is to raise awareness for how often sexual assaults actually occur, and to make everybody just more aware of what's available to them in their community. It will raise awareness that a lot of times we have our colleges around town where the young adolescents or young adults go out drinking. Drinking and leading to intoxication never leads to good decision making. Unfortunately, we see lots of sexual assaults that result after drinking or using any kind of substances.
What would you tell anyone who has been raped?
Tell somebody. Not everybody is comfortable telling somebody right away, and that's perfectly fine. We do offer services for our victims that have been sexually assaulted or raped, that they do not have to report to law enforcement if they're above the age of 18, but they can have an exam done and be given medications to help prevent against sexually transmitted disease.
This is the 3rd annual Walk a Mile in Her Shoes.
How did it start?
We had a staff member who's one of our prevention specialists who actually told us about this event that was happening in another community, and then we learned that the Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event is being rapidly adopted by many rape crisis centers and sexual assault centers across the United States to be hosted during Sexual Assault Awareness Month, whereby we're able to bring awareness and attention to victims of rape and sexual assault, as well as bring into focus the issue in our community.
What does your office offer?
Our office offers an array of services with regard to resources and advocacy to victims of rape and sexual assault, which include counseling support as well as support with crime victims compensation. We provide the forensics evidence collection kit that we turn over to law enforcement to support the investigative process as well as prosecution. In addition to that, we also provide prevention education, where we go into our local schools and provide information, education, and awareness relative to good touch, bad touch to our young people, healthy relationships, as well as bullying prevention programs.
Where are the ages of women most affected by this?
Last year in 2015, the vast majority of our demographic was females between the ages of 15 and 28 years old.
Thank you.